It's rare in academia where you come up across something that's so conclusively positive.
We've had this unique opportunity to really engage with the community.
Confidence in police, building legitimacy between the police and the community, we did that.
This is actually a way to help people, which when I signed up for this job is what I wanted to do.
So in 2018, North Precinct, with our research partners at Portland State University, applied for this grant through the Department of Justice. Portland State University is a great research partner. Their criminology department is one of the best in the country, and so we partnered with them to go over our numbers.
The way that my partnership with the Portland Police Bureau works is that it's once we form a team, we're all part of the same team.
The Community-Based Crime Reduction Grant. It was awarded to us in 2019. We started the work preparing to focus on 4 major goals. 2020 rolled around. We had the civil unrest in Portland. We also, right before that, had the pandemic. Therefore, we had to pivot.
We pivoted in 2 major ways. One was that rather than doing in-person visits to crime victims, we focused on online reporting.
No problem, Jacob.
And also providing walking beats in the Parkrose Hollywood neighborhoods.
Good morning.
Those 2 goals were attainable for multiple reasons during the pandemic, because the walking beats, one, were outside, and the victim follow-ups were over the phone or email.
Portland Police Bureau, like many large police departments across the country, have added online reporting. And more crimes are being reported through there. Currently, about half of Portland's property crimes are reported through the online portal. An earlier study that was done by the National Policing Foundation in Portland found that victims using the online system were much less satisfied than victims who actually talked to an officer.
Hello, Leslie. This is Officer McDonald with the Portland Police Bureau.
When the officer contacts the crime victim, they have a scripted communication strategy that they use. It is embedded with procedural justice tenets, it shows concern for the victim, and it has crime prevention strategies that the community member can use so that they're not victimized again.
We know from research that once somebody's house has been burglarized, their car has been busted into, that they're actually at increased risk to experience another crime for a short period of time.
I can send you some crime prevention tips. Would you be interested in those? It's been a little cathartic, actually, like just being able to speak to people, like listen to what's actually going on with them. And that's like why I originally did this job, was to have a more positive impact on the public. And I feel like I can attain that in an easier way through this than I can in patrol. You too. Bye.
Once the communication is completed, once the call is completed, we send them a survey asking them how they felt about the police before, how they feel about the police now.
Once we started this process, it became pretty clear that, hey, people seem to like these and appreciate these calls. Baseline satisfaction with the police handling of the online report is 15%. 15% being satisfied is not very good. With this intervention, this outreach that the officers are doing by phone, by email, it goes up to roughly 45% satisfied. So once we saw that, we started actually expanding the number of neighborhoods that are receiving the intervention.
I think most people just overall are just very surprised that we even call them back. It's nice to hear from people that they appreciate the attention they're getting when we make these callbacks.
As a police researcher, I have never seen in any published work an intervention that moves satisfaction with the police from 15% to 45%. This is a huge impact. It's rare in academia where you come up across something that's so conclusively positive.
Right now, with the ending of this grant, we're hoping that city leadership, community members see a need for this and continue it.
Hello. How you doing?
In terms of the other interventions and the other pivots, we were able to eventually start to deliver additional foot patrols to Parkrose and Hollywood.
Let's go look.
Most Wednesdays in the Parkrose and Hollywood neighborhoods, we have officers and community members walking around performing traditional walking beats. And the entire business community, the residents, community members, they know them by name, they stop to say hi.
Good morning. We were scheduled to walk with the officers once a week for like an hour and a half. And we just walk around the neighborhood, and we've been able to identify like stolen cars. We're giving out security cameras, steering wheel locks. We've gradually gotten more and more people to walk with us on Wednesdays, and more and more people chase us down and say thank you. Zach and I have been called warriors. There's one lady, it's our warriors walking down the street. It's been pretty funny. But the response overall has been really good.
Yeah.
And I know like Target has issues with that too.
I mean, we've had this unique opportunity to really engage with the community. Me, Officer Edner, and Joe Schaefer have basically got out of our cars and walked the beat the old-fashioned way, going door to door, business to business, building relationships and meeting people.
Here we go.
Police-community relations and the perception of whether or not the police are legitimate and trustworthy is a critically important thing. There's a large body of theory and research that suggests one of the main reasons people comply with the law and partner with the police in helping to try to prevent crime is because the police are perceived as legitimate and trustworthy. When people don't have positive relationships with the police, then they're not as likely to report crimes, help police identify suspects, testify, right? And so we know from lots and lots of research that it's important for the police to have positive relations with the community. The police can do their job better when they have trust and positive relationships with members of the community.
Hello. We've actually been provided the time to engage with the community. And this is something that officers want to do.
It's just good to have the amount of time to actually have a conversation with someone, hear what their problems are, and then maybe you can actually help fix whatever that happens to be.
Confidence in police, the building legitimacy between the police and the community, we did that. During the civil unrest, the pandemic, work was being done on this grant inside, off the radar, to make 2021 and 2022 very successful. And we built confidence and legitimacy between the police and the community.
This is actually a way to help people, which when I signed up for this job is what I wanted to do.